Good afternoon, students. Today our topic is multimedia and multimedia devices. First of all, we should need to know what is multimedia. Multimedia is the use of a computer to present and combine text, graphics, audio and video with the links and tools that let us the user navigate, create and communicate. So basically, it is the combination of text, art, sound, animation and video delivered to you by computer or other electronic or digitally manipulated devices. So in multimedia, we have three important things. The very first thing is there must be a computer to coordinate what you see and hear and to interact with. Second, there must be a link that connects the information. And very third is there must be a navigation tool that let you traverse the web of connected information. Finally, because multimedia is not a spectator sport, there must be a way to you to gather, process and communicate your own information and ideas. Well, this is your multimedia. Now I am going to tell you about multimedia devices. We have many different devices that is used to connect, to communicate. Well, the very first multimedia devices is CD-ROM. It means compact disc read only memory. All of you have already heard about CD-ROM. Well, we all know that computer can read CD-ROMs but cannot write to CD-ROMs, which are not writable or erasable. So in the CD-ROM, the most common size of the CD-ROM is 120 mm in diameters. CD-ROM capacities are expressed with the binary prefixes. Well, second is DVD. It means digital video disc or digital versatile disc. It was the format invented by Philips and Sony in 1995. We all know about Philips and Sony. Well, all of you have heard about so many times about the DVD, but we should need to know that it is invented by Philips and Sony in 1995. The medium can store any kind of digital data and is widely used for software and other computer files as well as video programs. You know, you people every day uses DVD to store your data, and we know that a single DVD can contain up to 4.7 GB of data, whereas double layer DVD can contain up to 17.08 GB of data. You should need to know that. Everybody needs to know that the single-sided DVD can contain only 4.7 GB of data, whereas double-sided contain up to 17.08 GB of data. Well, this is our DVD. A third is your flash drives. This is also known as thumb drives. Like we use pen drives, gig stick or memory sticks. These all are your flash drives. All of you do your work every day with pen drives. You know, without pen drive we cannot survive, because all of the data we can store or transfer from one place to another with the help of pen drive. It is basically a removable, rewritable and much smaller than an optical disc. It is quite small that we can put it in our pocket and can take away from any place to another place. So this is our flash drives. And very important thing, flash drives with anywhere from 8 to 2.256 GB are frequented sold. Now fourth is your webcam. A webcam is a simple digital camera capable of taking videos or still images for transmission over the internet. We all use webcam. Like if you want to go somewhere or you want to go for a picnic, you all used to take webcam. Without webcam, you will not go, because to capture the moments, for taking photograph, for creating still images, you need your webcam. So webcam are generally used in live chat situations such as AOL Instant Messenger or IM clients. Okay, this is your webcam. Then is your digital camera. You know, everyone is using phone, and digital cameras have largely replaced film cinemas for both amateur and professional photography. You know, digital cameras are basically using in marriages also, and basically for the professional photography we are using digital cameras. So these are the cameras transfer images to computer for emailing, printing or storage via either flash memory card reader or direct USB port connection. Next is your MIDI. MIDI is a very important term. Like in your exams, it also comes like what is the full form of MIDI, like what actually is MIDI. So MIDI is your musical instrument digital interface. It is created from digitized samples of musical instrument data stored in the ROM or RAM of a MIDI device. Very important to note, it is stored in the RAM and both ROM of a MIDI device. RAM is your random access memory and ROM is your read-only memory. Okay guys, MIDI sequence can be stored as files for future playback and can be transferred between sound cards and MIDI enabled devices. Next is your sound cards. Sound cards, we all know that it is basically used to record and play back along audio, and most can also play back digital audio sources as well. And the last is your microphone. Microphone plug into 1 to 8-inch mini jack microphone jack on a sound card. Basically it is mounted on a sound card. The most common microphone used on PC include those built into headset or those that use a stand. Okay guys, so these are your multimedia devices. Now next our topic is multimedia applications. You all know that without multimedia today nothing is possible. Your text, graphics, audio, videos all are based on multimedia. So the very important thing is where today in today's area where actually the multimedia is used. So this is we're going to tell about in multimedia application. The very first point is creative industries. Much of the electronic, old and new multimedia devices used by commercial artists, graphic designers in the multimedia. The multimedia games and a popular pastime in the software programs available either as a CD-ROMs or the online. So basically in all the creative industries, multimedia is quietly used. Next is your education. You all know that today is the era of CBT. You know that CBT, that is computer based training courses. We all are doing a CBT trainings courses, like multimedia is used to produce that CBT, and reference book like encyclopedia etc. These are based on the multimedia on itself, because without multimedia we cannot make our education computer based training courses. Like without multimedia it is quite difficult to create our education more creative. Now third is your language communication. With the spread and the development of the English language around the world, it has become an important way to communicate between and cultures. Multimedia technology create a platform where language can be taught. Okay, next is your engineering. We all know that software engineers are use multimedia and computer simulation for anything from entertainment to training, such as military or industry training. Next is your mathematical and scientific research. In mathematical and scientific research, multimedia is used for modeling and simulation. And last is your medicine. In medicine, doctors can get trained by looking at the virtual surgery, or they can simulate how the human body is affected by the disease spread. Like if someone of the patient is in Delhi and he wants some oral surgery or some surgery like a heart transplant, if the doctors available in the Delhi hospital is not having the knowledge of that, he can use the multimedia. He can use with the help of multimedia, he can directly do virtual surgery. Okay, so this is your medicine. So these are the multimedia. This is multimedia devices and multimedia applications. Thank you students. Have a nice day.